Hi YouTube, it's Arcade Machine 15 here, and I got a very common HP Pavilion computer design here. You know, someone's probably seen an HP computer that looked very similar to this at one point in their lives. You know, has the power button up here, it's standard blue and yellow LED, and it has the model here, it's in, come on, a6235x. There's a lot of HP computers from mid-2008 that look very similar to this one, and they have all similar problems when they get old. And it is the power supply. They put a cheap-ass Hypro in these things, and they always end up going bad because the capacitors get too hot and they leak. So I am almost positive that's the problem with this. Now this computer has, I believe, 3 gigs of RAM. Has 4 sticks in there, and it has a Barracuda 500 gig hard drive. That's kind of surprising that they have a 500 gig in here. Let's see, was that actually what it was supposed to have from factory? It should say on the side. Let's see, oh, and it was. So, there you go. There, you've seen all the specs. That's surprising, for HP at least, back then. So, yeah. Now, I'll go over what the problem is, and, it's very similar. You see tons of videos like this on YouTube. I'm not going to actually recap the power supply, though, because I got another one that I pulled out of another machine right here. So, yeah, I'm going to put this in there. And let's put the power cord in the back right here. And you can see the light comes on, but when you push the power button, nothing happens. So what I'm quickly going to do here is I'm going to yank out the cables that are still attached, and we're going to put in that other cable, or that other power supply, I mean. So, let's see, hopefully I can do this in record timing here. Let's see, how do you come out? I forget how these things come out. Wait, there's a little clip back there that you need to push in. Of course, they try to make it a bit difficult. Okay, come on, one-handed. One-handed. Look at that. Let's see. Got this piece of garbage out. Let's put the other piece of garbage in. Come on. Give me a second here. Come on. Piece of shit power supplies. There we go, we got it in. Now let's plug all the cords in. Sorry if this video is a bit shaky, but obviously I'm trying to do this quick and it's one-handed, so here we go. Got this cable going in. Come on. Alright, need to push that in. Come on. Is that even in? Oh, put it in wrong. Oh wait, maybe not. No, that's in right. Okay. Give me a sec here. Let's see, is that the right? Why is it too small? Is there a part that goes onto it that I'm not looking at? Okay, let's see. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, they are a bit different. But I would think that that this one may have another part that goes onto it for that. Let's see. Well, if that is the case, that this isn't big enough, then that's going to be a really, really shitty thing. Damn. Okay, well, let's see what we can get to happen here, anyways. Okay, well, that cable goes in there. The square one. And, why is this not the right size? Okay. Well, this is not as I have planned this, but we will plug it in anyways. Right? Just to see what it will do. Actually, let's see the cable here. No. Okay, fuck. This is kind of shitty. I'll have to resume the video after I think of what to do. Okay, so I decided to open up the power supply that came in it, and as you can see right there, come on, there's a bit of leakage coming out of that, where is it? That cap right there. That's like, other than that, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would look. All the rest of them look pretty pristine. It's just basically that one and that one right there that are a bit bulged, and that one's leaking a little bit. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't know if I want to replace them, but I'm gonna look back at in my storage and see if I can find another power supply that would work in that machine. If not, I'm gonna have to break down and just replace the caps. So yeah, that's it for this part. Okay, so I found a power supply that works. It's a 600 watt Kentech, and the reason why I thought that the other power supply may have had an extra 4 pins that attaches onto the 20 is because I remember this one, and this one has the 4 green pins right there. Let me focus it in. The 4 green pins there that attach to the 20. So yeah, this one's working. The other one, what also was weird about that was that the motherboard that it came off of had a 24 pin slot, but it only used 20 because the power supply only had 20 that go into it. So that's kind of strange, and I did put it into this and try it off video, and it did turn on and the light turned on and everything, but nothing else happened. The fans would just spin and there'd be no video, so it obviously wasn't getting enough power. And yeah, so it looks like I might have to just break down and recap this old Hypro 300 watt power supply, which, you know, it's super easy to do, but I don't like using Hypros. They're just going to break again, you know, they're cheap. But yeah, this is actually a pretty well performer, and I'm going to demonstrate that right now. So here it is. This is how it was set up when I got it. The background and everything, I didn't even make this, you know, it's exactly untouched. So yeah, I'm just going to go into the system properties so you can see all the specs. It's the actual OEM HP install, and it has a dual core processors, 6000 plus 3.0 gigahertz. It can be overclocked to 3.4, I believe. You know, obviously on a different motherboard, or if you modded the BIOS for this, because it blocks you from overclocking. And we can go into this Windows Experience Index here, and these things are irrelevant pretty much, but you know, might as well. It basically just says that the graphics are the only thing that's holding it back. So that's that. And it's what's funny is I had tons of these computers right here, and the ones I've had before that weren't the 600 plus CPUs. They were like, you know, 1,000 or like I don't know, like 3,000, or you know, anyways, not the 6,000 plus processors. This is the first one I've had that's actually a 600 plus. They all lagged. They were shit pretty much. But this one's actually pretty decent, so I don't know. This processor might just be enough for the computer to do basic things, I guess, because I can even run a YouTube video at 1080p right there. So I'm gonna make it full screen, and you can see 1080p, and we're gonna play it, and you'll see. Hopefully I don't get copyright. See, no lag.
Just one
focus.
Last detail. Be careful. There.
I can move the mouse around.
Take it in. This is a masterpiece.
Let's go a bit farther here.
Oh, this is your thing.
Go a bit farther.
Feels like. I think there's something in my eye, but it's okay. I'm still on vacation. I left my
yeah, so it's pretty good. A lot better than I expected, especially with the ATI graphics card that it has. It looks like complete shit. And it has VGA, S-Video, and DVI right there. But yeah, so I'll play it again. So you see it works just fine. So it's actually a usable computer in 2015, and yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to replace the capacitors in that power supply. even though I don't want to reuse a Hypro. But yeah, then I'll just put it back together and it'll be done. So yeah, thanks for watching, and please leave a comment if you have one.